Hey, good morning everyone. Happy Saturday. It's near the end of July now. We have, I'm sure you can already see it, another dead chicken. I retract my previous statement on the other video about the roosters being responsible. This poor guy, gal, was right here trying to get in, alright? They were definitely scared to death or beat to death. After our other chicken died, blatantly pecked to death, one dropped to the bottom of the order again. If you look underneath her wings, you can see that all of her feathers are plucked like crazy, alright? Underneath this wing too. You see that? That's chickens being mean. Let's see if there's any other signs here. Eye pecked out completely. Dang it. Alright, here's my new theory, directly from observation. Let's go over it just a second. So here's my theory. Basically, from personal observation, I thought that the roosters were the culprits, alright? So basically, when the roosters run around and chase after the females to mount them, sometimes they can be pretty aggressive, and also when they do finally reach them, they basically scratch on their back, alright? Which like causes the feathers to fly off and stuff. And so sometimes, if there's one female which is chosen, it'll have a bare back essentially, right? Like scraped off with no feathers. However, it won't have tons of wounds elsewhere. That'll just be the only thing that's there. So, after seeing that, I separated the roosters out, okay? I was like, this is weird. There's 3 roosters. Maybe they're, aggressively trying to dominate the female or whatever. Don't really know. Not a chicken behavioral expert at all. So, yeah. I'll kick the roosters out, let them fight amongst themselves at night. Put the guineas and the chicken hens in the box at night. Right? Easy solution. Maybe that'll stop the bullying. It did not. As is occurring today, unfortunately, with the death of a chicken. So, the guineas are the culprit. This was observed a couple days ago when I was feeding the chickens or refilling the water, one of the two. And the largest guinea, from across, like way over here, comes to about where I'm sitting, which is like, 30 feet away, and charges at full speed, puts its head down like a goat or a ram, not even joking ya, and headbutts a chicken. The chicken goes flying like 1.5 feet, not even joking you on this, into the net, and gets basically caught by the netting, because this is like a net fence. And when it's down, the guinea, by that time had backed up, lowered its head down again, and headbutt him again. Now I'm checking out the guineas, and they have like a ridge, like this, like right on their head. It's like a cone lump. I haven't grabbed a guinea and, rubbed their head to check it out, but I'm guessing it's bony, and it makes a good battering ram. And they obviously use it to attack other chickens. So, after seeing that, I was really surprised, because I had heard guineas can be aggressive. Never experienced it at all. They seemed really chill around the other chickens, all growing up, okay? We had, again, read that guineas are very aggressive towards other chickens and can be mean because they're so big and they just dominate the flock. Now, we had introduced the guineas if you check out the earlier videos, you'll see, as chicks with the other chickens, okay? And there were chickens that were huge compared to the guinea fowl. The guinea fowl were actually incredibly small for their age. It was very surprising to us. They looked frail and delicate. And the natural pecking order kind of sorted itself out, you know? The guinea fowl basically got inserted into the pecking order. I don't know if you know what the pecking order is or know about it, but essentially what it is it's a hierarchy of command within chickens, and they will physically peck each other, and that's why it's called the pecking order. And whoever basically runs away is lower in the pecking order, okay? So you get like a king of the hill or concept coming on, and essentially you'll be left with like the queen or the king chicken. And they're at the top of the pecking order, and they get first dibs on food. The other ones lower than them get second dibs, and so on and so forth. So that's pecking order. Anyways, the guinea fowl were inserted within the chicken's pecking order, okay? They held equal rank to other chickens, and some chickens were higher, some were lower than them, you know, and it seemed very natural. However, this past month or two, the guinea fowl have become extremely large, okay? The largest guinea fowl that I was talking about that seems to be the head of the order is almost twice the size of a rooster. And roosters are huge. And so I think maybe they finally realized that pecking order needs to be reaffirmed or is constantly changing or something. And they now are just dominating the entire flock in a very violent, negative way. It seems like they like to pick one they hate and attack it. And so that's the way of things, I suppose. But chickens normally, in my experience, I guess, don't kill the other chicken. They just make it bow down to them. And they know they're the lowest chicken, and they move on with their lives, right? Because it's just how it is. It's not like it's the end of all things. They're just the lowest. With the guinea fowl, though, it seems to be that they're so large and so violent in comparison to the chickens at this stage that they might actually eliminate my chicken flock. I've lost 2 chickens within 2 weeks. That's 1 chicken a week. That means at this rate I can go another 17 weeks, and then I will be only left with guinea fowl. So at this point I honestly don't know what to do. I suppose I need to separate out my chickens, the hens, the layers that I am raising for egg production, and then have the roosters and the guinea fowl, who also produce eggs, be for protection or extra scratching or insect control or alerting, you know? I don't really know. This sucks. But I feel that it's kind of like just a natural battle going on that can't really stop if I let them stay together. You know, I'm just worried that this will eliminate my flock if I let it go. So another thing regarding, you know, what caused it, I thought maybe that this small enclosure here that we built, which is 4 feet by 4 feet, was way too small for the chickens, okay? And the guinea fowl to be in there all together. And maybe they were getting cramped and fighting amongst each other, right? That's initially what made us get the fencing, in order to let them go outside of it. But last night, I believe, proved that that's not the case, because I forgot to close the chickens last night. It was completely open, alright? This stick here, which props up the door, was there. This morning when I came and found this dead chicken here, that thing had fallen, but obviously because the chicken was trying to get in the house, it knocked the stick over and it just slammed the door shut. Okay? So basically, it's not space. We're out to close the chickens in. They had complete free run of this huge area. As you can see behind me here, the fence is on the ground. I did that because I was out of food and I let them scratch around and forage. They had infinite acreage to go separate out and not attack each other with and not be cramped. They still got bullied to death. Space was not the issue. That's going to be a tough solution for me. I'll have to think about it some more, try a few more things. Hopefully it will not cost too many more chicken lives. That's enough for me this morning. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday. Observe your flock. No matter what animal it is, I suppose. Try to find problems. Stay on top of them. Have a good afternoon. Yes, we lost a friend, Aria. Hey. It's gone. And it's not food for you. Although if I was smart, I'd probably take it, pluck it, grind it up and make dog food or something out of it, right? But today, it's being wasted and going in the trash trailer. Sorry, Aria, not today. Leave it be. It's not going to come to life and play with you, girl.